The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from Mayday Games. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the daughter.
And today we are playing Walk the Plank. This is from Mayday Games. And it's another game that you might want to play for International Play Like a Pirate Day.
Yep.
So, obviously, the theme of this game is we are pirates and we are walking the plank of our pirate ship.
Trying not to walk the plank, essentially.
Now, this is a 3 to 5 player game. So, we are using a dummy player of Yellow. And we'll call him Jeff.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to call him Jeff.
All right.
His name's Hefe, man.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
I like that movie.
22 Jump Street, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see, we each have 3 pirates that are on our pirate ship. And we have 3 sections of the plank. And then we have the Kraken there who looks like he's going to eat lobster because he's got his bib on.
Yeah, he's
So
all ready
we
to go.
do not, I'll give you a better look at him. We do not want to go into that bad boy's mouth. No.
Nope.
You know,
Not good.
no, probably a lot of germs in there.
Ew.
So yeah, so we want to avoid going to the Kraken or Davy Jones' locker or whatever.
But in order to do that, we have a deck of 10 cards here we all get. And on your turn, you get to pick 3, put them in order from how you want to play them. And then you'll go clockwise and placing your cards up front to do your actions.
Yes, because this is basically a programmable game. You're going to choose. Everybody has the same cards. You're going to choose 3, and you play them in order. So things may change from what you think they're going to be, and instead of pushing somebody else's pirate, you may be pushing your own. So you don't want to do that.
Or you might not have an effect depending what kind of card it is.
Right. So let's go over some of the cards. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to show you, because there's 4 different cards that have special meaning. And they have these skulls on them right there. Okay? So normally, at the end of the round, when everybody's played all 3 of their cards, then all the cards come back in your hand. However, if the card has a skull on it, then it doesn't come back until the next round. So these get put aside. So you'll see that when we play the game. So speaking of starting here, Megan, you want to tell us about these cards?
Yep, so the Shove Anyone card allows you basically to have your little pirate knock either your opponent on your left or your right's pirate onto the plank space ahead of you, or that could be into Davy Jones. Just kind of depends, but you want to make sure that you have someone there to knock, otherwise it's not really valid.
And you have to be on the same tile as them, okay? And the boat also counts as a tile, or the ship, I should say. Okay, next we have I Don't Want to Die. That's like David Tennant's doctor going, I don't want to go.
No,
Oh.
don't do that, it's
Too
too
soon?
soon. It's only been like 6 years, but it's too soon. So with this card, you move any of your pirates either 1 or 2 spaces back toward the ship.
Okay. Next we have Retract the Plank.
Yep, so that's basically just what it says. You're going to remove one of those tiles from the plank, and it's just going to get discarded. Anyone who's on it automatically drops into the bottom, and they're no longer in the game.
Yeah.
There's meeples.
And you'll notice that all along the bottom, it really kind of shows you what those cards do. Okay, next we have Drag to Sea.
So basically, you are taking, if you have another meeple on your tile that you're with, you're going to move yourself and your opponent's meeple 1 space closer to the sea, and that could actually drop you into the sea or just onto that next plank platform.
Okay, now we have Run Around.
So this is move any of your pirates back 1 space toward the ship, or move them closer to the locker if you feel the need, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you're on the ship, one has to get off the plank.
Okay, next we have Shove Right.
So the opponent on your right, you are just going to move that meeple, if you're on the same tile as them, out onto the plank.
Okay, we have Pull to Ship.
So similar to drag, instead of moving them out toward the sea, you're just going to pull yourself and the other meeple that's on your tile space closer to the ship.
This is what you want. You want to be pulling your guys
Yeah,
back.
you don't really want to pull your
But
opponents.
you may not have a choice. Extend the plank.
Again, in the title, you're just going to pop that plank tile back in there if it's removed. If there's already the 3, it doesn't really do any good.
Yep. we have charge. Da, 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 da.
So this one, you are basically moving one of your meeples onto the next tile, and then whatever meeple is on that tile you just ran onto, you're moving them the next space forward.
Okay.
So it could be your own opponent too, which you don't want to do that. And I like in the rule book, it says you can also simply run off the end of the plank with this card because you are, well, stupid.
Okay.
I'm not calling you stupid, the rule book is.
Okay. And then lastly, we have shove left.
Just like shove right, you're shoving the meeple of your opponent on the left space one tile forward if they're on that tile with you.
So what we're going to do is on each turn, we're going to shuffle up Jeff's cards here, and they're all color coded and they all have parrots on them, but different colors. We're going to shuffle those, and we're just going to draw the top 3 off the deck and put them down in order, and that will be our random players move. So Megan, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go
I'm
first?
gonna go first.
Okay.
So we'll shuffle up for Jeff. And whenever Jeff is the starting player, or it is a decision of like a shove anyone, we have a dice, and that's just kind of our easiest way of going. I will be odds, Dad will be evens. So that way, whenever we do need to,
I'm usually odds. You're usually
okay,
evens.
you can be the oddball.
I'll
That's
say
fine.
let's don't change it now. It'll be messing me up.
You can be the oddball. So so if dice is even, it will be for my meeple. If it's for odd, it's for Dad's.
Okay.
That'll be the easiest way. You're an oddball.
Okay, so I've already shuffled Jeff's cards here. So I place them like this just so we also remember which direction they, or which ones they go. I don't know why I'm trying to shuffle my cards. So Megan, you are going to be first player, but
Yep.
we all put our cards down together.
Okay.
Okay, so starting with the start player, they reveal the first card.
Shove right. So my right
Is
wraps
me.
around to you. So we're on the same ship. You're out first.
All right, so shove left.
Which
His
is
left would be me.
You, because the left is the direction of the camera.
I'm not liking this.
Well, what are you having to help yourself?
I have shove anyone, so I will shove you off the boat.
What a shock. I'm gonna run around, so just pop right back on. My guy's a little tipsy on the run
Okay.
there.
He's dragged to sea.
But-
So
Okay.
yeah, so we're gonna roll a die, and in even, he's gonna drag Megan. Odd, he's gonna drag me.
That's not a die face,
Yeah,
because it's a special die.
it's a 1, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's the 1.
It's the one? No,
Isn't
there's
it?
a one.
Or it's a 6. So that would be even, that would be you.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I gotta get a good die.
Well, it was kind of a black die. That's what, or actually it's kind of a purplish, but it'll look black.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, so we're all crowded there. So I am doing drag to sea. So you know what? I am going to just take you up here with me.
Okay. And I am shoving anyone, so I'm just gonna shove you one closer. And he doesn't want to die, so he's just coming right back to ship.
Okay, and I shove left, which is you, but unfortunately, oh yeah, you're on the boat,
Yeah,
so I can do
I'm on
that.
the boat.
Thank you. So I shove you there.
And that's
So
it.
now we look and see if we have any skulls on our cards. I did have one on that, so I
He
set that
does.
aside.
And I do.
So then we take the rest of the cards into our hand, and we'll move the first player marker to Jeff, and I will shuffle his cards. So his first card is charge. Well, he's on the ship, so he's actually going to move here, but now we roll a die to see who he's going to push forward.
4.
And it's you.
It's me. Lucky me.
All right, so I don't want to die, so I'm going to run back 2 spaces.
Yep. I don't want to die, so 1, 2.
Okay. He shoves right, which
Just
would be
me.
you.
So, right there.
I'm going to run around and run back to the ship.
I'm shoving right, so that would be you. And he is shoving anyone. So, that would be
Shoving
you.
me, so yeah.
Right back on there.
And I am shoving left, which is you.
Just
Oops,
me.
I'll
Ugh.
push you there.
Oh, I'm running around, so I'm just going to go right back.
All right, so that's it. I've got a skull there.
2. He
He's got
has
my hand.
one.
He's
but
got
one
one.
goes back in. And then you are now first player. Okay, you're
All right,
first.
so I'm going to drag to sea
Ugh.
and drag you with me.
I'm shoving you right then.
Oh, man.
There you go.
Wasn't
Tasty snack.
Wasn't expecting that. All right, so he's going to drag to C.
And you can roll.
All right, so it will be you.
Me. Ugh, come on, guy. Come on, Hefe.
Now me, I am going to run around and run back on the boat.
Yep. Well, I'm shoving anyone, so you're just going to go right back there.
All right, Jeff says retract the plank. Yep.
No! Oh, that's me.
Yep, me.
Oh, yeah, you.
So I am going to extend the plank.
Oh, okay. That's better. I lost my guy. I'm running around, so I'm just gonna run right back, and he is extending the plank, which doesn't matter for him.
All right, so first player goes to you.
Yep.
That goes back.
So as you can see, this is a quick little game here with your rotations too.
Yeah, and our 2-player variant, the only thing that's really taking time is to...
Shuffle Jeff.
Yeah. So he actually had 2 skull cards that turn?
Yes, he did. I am first, and I'm just gonna retract the plank.
Okay. He runs around, so he runs back.
And you were doing? What are you doing?
I am charging. Da-da-da-da-da. So I will charge with this guy, and you know what? I'm going to push you on it.
Of course you are. But I'm gonna run around, so run right back home.
He is going to charge, so he will go here and roll the die. You.
Ugh, come on, buddy. Why don't you like me?
All right, I am going to shove anyone, which has got to be him.
Yep. And I don't want to die, so right back to home. And he is shoving anyone.
Which will be
so,
me.
Well,
Well,
no,
I guess it could be
me.
you.
And it's
you.
me. Come on, Jeff. What the heck?
And I don't want to die, so I will run back to the ship
Yep.
and fall down.
We're all had too much
All
room.
right, so now I had 2 skulls on that one.
I
He
had
had
2.
1. So
Those
these
2
come
come
back.
back. He's starting. This guy has way too much room. He's just falling down all the time.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why we kind of have like 2 starting player token things.
Just for fun. Have 2 of
I
them.
guess, and that plank is still gone.
Yeah, I know.
So he's up first. He says run around. So let's figure out which one. Actually, he's going to run this guy back, right?
Let's just do that.
He would always do the farthest guy.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. I am going to charge. Da-da-da-da-da. So I will charge onto here, and I will push you out to there.
Well, that's fine. I'm extending that plank so I don't drop in.
Okay, he is.
Retracting the plank. Thanks, Jeff.
I am shoving right, which is him. So I will shove him to there,
And I'm shoving right, which...
which is me.
But I'm not with you.
I
I can't shove you.
You are right. You cannot shove me.
Dang, I could shove you around in here.
And don't do
I
that.
could do that.
He does not want to die, so he's running back to the ship.
Yep.
And I am running around, so I am running back to the ship.
I'm running around, so I'm doing that.
All right, no skulls for me. He's got 2 skulls.
I had 1. He's got 2, but that one's coming back in. You're gonna be first. Okay, you're first.
All right, I am going to shove right, which is him.
I am running around, right back on a ship. He is shoving left, which is
me.
you.
So he shoves me there. I am charging. Da-da-da-da-da.
Bye, Jeff. I don't want to die, but I'm
Your guys
safe
are on
and
the ship.
sound, so I didn't know what was coming up there.
He is shoving right, which is
me.
you. I am running around, so I will run back.
I'm shoving right, which is you.
All right, so...
No.
Oh, sorry. All right.
He's pulling the ship, and
He's already on
everyone's
ship. So,
He's just making sure you're safe.
okay, so he does not have any skulls, so he actually has all of his cards back.
Woohoo. And I will be first. Retract the plank.
Yeah.
There you go. So now that one has to stay no matter what kind of cards come up.
Okay, so he does retract the plank, which
We can't.
will have no effect.
Because we have to have a plank.
So I will run around and run right back on the ship because I'm the only one left.
I'm extending that plank right back.
Okay. He is running around. He's already on the ship, so no effect.
He could run off.
Oh, Yeah.
I think because that's why it says forward and back, so he does have to move off.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I totally forgot about that.
If all of your pirates are on the ship, one must go onto the plank. He's just a little confused.
Yeah, I am shoving left, which is you.
Me. And I'm just gonna run around, right back on. And he's charging.
So this is the only way for him to go.
For him to bump.
So he'll go there and push you there.
Come on.
And I'm dragging to C, which would be you.
Oh no.
And
Okay.
that's it. So I don't have any skulls.
I had
He's
2.
got 1.
He's gonna be first. And there's his cards.
All right, so he's first player. So
Be nice,
he
buddy.
is shoving anyone. So
Okay.
roll the die, and he is shoving. We said that's a 6, right?
Yeah,
6. So
that's
he's shoving
me.
you.
Jeff. What the heck?
Way to go, buddy! Because
No! No!
retract the plank. Boom!
Oh no, so I'm a goner.
You are toast.
I am a goner. But
Hope you like sleeping with the fishes.
I don't like fishies. Other than flounder.
I like turbo.
Turbo.
So you are out.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be responsible for Jeff then.
Okay.
So we can finish this. He's shoving left,
Which
which
is
is
me.
you, and
He shoves me.
Jeff is the winner.
Yeah.
Jeff won?
Because the rules state that you can have one winner or you can have 2 winners, depending. You keep going until either one person or one color is left, or there's 2 players that have 1 left, and then they share the victory.
Well, you would have won then, but
Well, you got eaten before me, so
did.
it's a moral victory for me, but it goes down in the rule books as we both lost.
yes.
So we're going to give Jeff the trophy because clearly he deserved it.
Yep.
All right, so Jeff has the trophy, and that doesn't happen that often.
Me too, Cafe.
I think in all the games that we've played, whenever we use a dummy player, the dummy player's never ever won anything. So
Dummy player had some pretty good randomization there.
So yeah, congratulations, Jeff. You played a masterful game.
Yes.
All right, so let's get to what we think. All right, Megan, do you want to start first?
Sure. I like this game. It's a good little filler. It's good for upcoming Play Like a Pirate Day. So if you're waiting on your other group or so to finish up a game and you just want to pop this one out and get a couple games in, that's good. It accommodates, up to 5 players, which is good. Probably better if you actually have a person other than a random, because then you kind of have a bit more cutthroatness maybe in who you were trying to go for, other
Yeah.
than let's just roll a dice and see.
Well, and I also think that, it plays up to 5. So I think the more players you have in this, the better.
Well, you're going to have more people on the plank, too. So if you drop a plank, you can knock out a good couple people.
Yeah. Well, and as players drop out, things tighten up as far as who you're shoving because,
You're going to go more cutthroat.
in a 3-player game, shove right or left, I'm either shoving you or the dummy.
Yeah.
In
It's
4 or
like-
5, you've got more players in there. So.
Yeah. So that definitely probably helps you if you have more people. I like the artwork. I think it's cool how all the little cards have their little special abilities. I want to point out though, which I think is funny. I always think this guy, he's got the Hulk hand and he's just Hulk smash you right.
Yeah, it is.
So I think that's a little funny. The artwork's cool. It all tells you the little characters, kind of what they're doing. On the bottom of the cards, like we pointed out, it helps you, with that little quick little reference on what you're doing. So that's cool. Everything's pretty cool. I like the cardboard components. It's good and sturdy, and your meeples are cool. How they're all got the little pirate hats and all. So it's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, I'm the same with you. This isn't one that's going to hit the table a lot, but it's going to be, a filler. And this is, granted, it's a programmable game. So there's going to be a lot of luck involved. So people who don't like luck, a lot of luck in their games, probably are not going to like this. But this isn't that. This is not intended for those types of players. This is very lighthearted. Plays 10 minutes.
Roughly.
So pretty quick. I have not played this with my lunch group or my normal gaming group yet, so I'm not really sure how they'd feel about it, but I think they would enjoy it. We could probably get a couple of these games in at
Oh,
lunch,
yeah.
and plus we would have more players. So
There'd be a whole different dynamic to it.
yeah. So those of you that have played this game with 4 or 5 players, tell us what you think.
Yeah.
You know, put a little comment down below, and that way the rest of our viewers can get another person's opinion on it. But yeah, I like the game for everything you said about the components. I mean, that's pretty nifty, thick cardboard there, and it's double sided. I like how they have the little notch cut out there, on the
plank.
railing for the plank. The planks kind of have that wood grain look.
Yeah.
On the back side, it's just water.
Yep.
And then the meeples, they're your normal, nice wooden meeples.
But with hats, because hats are cool.
Yes, and I've not seen meeples that look necessarily like this before, so I think that's
Yeah,
actually
makes it
cool.
unique.
And props, because there is both green and blue.
Yep.
So anytime a game includes both green and blue as colors that the players can be, I'll give that a thumbs up. So like I said, nice little light game, good for either starting your Play Like a Pirate Day or ending it. So
Yeah.
that's about it. So we will catch you guys next time.
Bye. Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.